Fantastic. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Equine-Assisted Therapies of South Florida. My name is Keith Marquezani, and right next to me, Molly Murphy, our Executive Director.
Hey, everybody.
So, look, a little different this year. Usually I'm running around in the stage back behind us with a live band and trying to make you guys laugh, and I'm getting the energy off the crowd. So right now I'm staring into an iPhone. And it's going to be really interesting. But anyways, look, let me go through a couple of things with you. So my name is Keith. I am the chairman of the board of directors for Equine-Assisted Therapies. On behalf of the board and the staff, I really want to say thank you for joining us virtually. This is something that, it's the new normal. It's 2020. My sister actually told me today when I was driving in, she saw a Christmas ornament that said 2020. She's like, who would ever want to put that on their tree? And it's completely true. So anyways, throughout this evening, we are going to ask for some donations. You're going to see some QR codes that are going to pop up. When those QR codes pop up, all you have to do is take out your iPhone and hold it right there. Yeah, right there. Okay. All right. That's it. So we do ask for your donations. We do have operators that are currently live. You can call in at 954-974-2007, or you can go to our website as well as equine-atsf.org. That is equine-atsf.org.
You got it, Keith.
Yeah. Do you remember when we did that initially and I couldn't remember the letters how many years ago? So listen, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I married a young lady back in 2007, and one of the most wonderful things about that relationship was the opportunity to learn and grow with her children. Her middle son was named David. David is 30 today. Yeah, he is. Can you believe he's 30?
Happy birthday,
No,
David.
not today. He's like, no, he's, I'm saying, like, not November the 7th.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, he's 30, like in, like dog years. So David would ride here on Saturday mornings, and I would join him and bring him here at 9 o'clock in the morning, which, if you know me, I'm not really a morning person, but I would do it because I adore the kid. But what I saw David grow, and I saw him build his self-confidence, and I saw him stretch his body, and I saw him, build core muscles. But I also saw him enjoy himself, and I saw him feel like he was part of an organization. And that was really heartwarming for me. So tonight, we're going to go through a series of different things. We're going to try to make this thing work as well as we can. I'm sure that I'm probably going to mess it up. Molly's not. So I blame it on me. But again, this is a crazy time. So we were just talking about it before we went live, and the thunder and the lightning behind us because of the tropical storm. What was it?
Etta.
Is that Etta? Okay. So Etta is crushing us right now with winds and rain and thunder and lightning and everything else. So we are going to make it through this, and we're going to use this virtual platform, but we do still need your help. So please, as you're going to see with, they already put up the QR codes. They're going to put up some other banners throughout the evening. There you go. Every donation tonight goes to participants here at Equine-Assisted Therapy that really need your support. Once again, the phone number 954-974-2007, and operators are standing by until 8 p.m. this evening. So let me go back to David a little bit. David was, and I want to talk about it a little bit with COVID, okay? So Molly's going to get into some of the things that we've done around the property since COVID kicked in. And there's been a lot of changes to life, and I think that we've all dealt with that. But people with disabilities really thrive on consistency and normalcy, okay? I remember when we would go on vacation, David needed to know what time the flight was, where we were going to, what airport we were leaving out of, what airport we were landing in. He wanted to know the color of the rental car, for God's sakes, okay? So that all came down to consistency. Well, the world got stood up on its ear a little bit back in February and March. And because of that, we had to change some things that we did, not only as a society and as a group of people, but also as an organization. I'm very proud to say that we have gainfully employed every one of our staff through this process. We have not released anybody. We have gone back to a structured rollout of 1-step, 2-step, 3-step. Molly has been incremental in doing that, along with everybody else here, and you can't see them because they're all behind the camera. But the staff here is amazing. So Jesse's the bar manager, David's over here, Taylor's behind the camera, and many other people out there do so much for the organization. So having said that, I'm going to go ahead and shut up. I think my time's up anyways, and I'm going to pass it over to Molly.
So hi everybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Molly Murphy. I'm the Executive Director of Equine-Assisted Therapies of South Florida. It is my absolute honor and privilege to lead this organization alongside Keith and with the tremendous staff that he mentioned earlier. For our participants who you're going to see some of those tonight, and I'm really excited because you, for the first time, get a glimpse of what a lesson looks like in action, and you also get to see and hear from our family members, our guardians, and the participants themselves. And the reason why this organization and its mission is so important for me is because I was the recipient of service. For over 10 years, I rode in the program and volunteered as well. During my childhood, a lot of my life was filled with doctor's appointments, hospital visits, and the like. And visits to the barn were something that was totally different, as Keith said, for his son David. And so this was really the silver lining in my schedule. And as a horse crazy girl, I thought that I had literally died and gone to heaven when I first got here. During my first lesson, I can remember it as if it was yesterday. And a lot of the staff that are here today, I've actually known as volunteers and as compatriot in arms through life. So it's just a tremendous honor of mine to serve alongside them and execute this mission every single day. We are a lean and mean organization, as Keith also mentioned. Our annual operating budget is just over $700,000, and 80 cents of every dollar goes into mission critical services. And when I say mission critical, someone was asking me earlier, what does that mean? That means care for our horses, purchasing equipment for the program, making sure we've got enough instructors ready and willing to teach those lessons, whether they're mounted or unmounted. Back in March, we closed our doors for the first time in 38 years. And that was really a humbling experience. But again, the staff made sure the horses were on the ready, and we busied ourselves by creating new sanitization protocols and also a phased reopening plan that we're in the middle of right now. And I do have to give a huge shout out to the families that are on the line. We've had over 40 parents, siblings, guardians be trained to be volunteers in the program. We could not have done that without them. And so I do want to introduce one of our first families. These are two sisters, Charlotte and Brooke Alderman. They started in the program in 2019 and are participants in our therapeutic riding program. However, due to phase 1, they are receiving service in therapeutic riding and our unmounted program called Equine Facilitated Learning, so that they can each receive the service and the support that they need. So here's a quick glimpse on what their lesson looks like. And now back to the Alderman family to hear about their experience in their own words.
Hi, we're the Alderman family. I'm Mike. This is Brooke. This is Charlotte, and this is my wife, Sheila.
Hi, I'm Sheila. I'm Sheila Alderman. The girls started at Equine-Assisted Therapies about 2 years ago. We were very interested in the program. I found out about it when they turned 4. I work as a therapist myself, and I know the quality of good intervention and support and a great team. I knew that the equine had all those qualities. I have seen so much growth in them since they've been here. Brooke, not even today, has sat up taller. She's listening. She's focusing. I can see her body awareness and her communication. Charlotte loves animals and is excited about being around the horses. She's listening, following directions. And with both of them have different disabilities. Charlotte has a cerebral palsy and Brooke is in the autism spectrum. So they have very different needs. And based on their needs, everybody here has been able to support them, love them, give them the opportunity to really grow in their own way. And the whole team here, we couldn't be more grateful. And for the volunteers especially, the volunteers make it so worth it. I have to say that I'm just in awe of all the people that come here to support them and provide all the love and care. I can see them just growing with the sport and learning all the skills, and this could be a life skill for them ultimately. We're just so happy and grateful to be here. Thank you so much for all you do.
And now for our next participant to be featured, Jordan and his dad, Ernest. Jordan is also one of our new participants who started in 2019 as well. And Jordan requires a spotter. And so the role of a spotter in a lesson is to help a participant pay attention to the directions that are given, to hold on to their reins, and for Jordan that helps with fine motor skills. And the spotter also gets involved in games and activities. So let's take a look at Jordan and his lesson. And now on to Jordan and his dad to hear a little bit from their perspective.
Sorry, I got caught.
Sorry about that.
So my name is Ernest Jenkins, and this is Jordan Jenkins.
Yeah.
We've been in South Florida for about a year now. We are very fortunate to have run into this organization. Jordan was diagnosed with epilepsy several years ago. And due to that, he has spatial awareness problems along with balance issues. So we got the recommendation that therapeutic riding could help with some of the balance issues, because if you think about it, the horse and Jordan in rhythm, right, allows him to get allows him to become one. Their bodies almost sync, right, with the horse's gait and the movement of the four legs, and it allows him to be able to better understand where his body aligns and how it affects the horse's movements. So again, what we've seen since this program is increased spatial awareness, his understanding of horses, the nomenclature, and how his body movements affects the horse's movements as well. So, Jordan, you want to talk a little bit about what you feel about that?
So my name is Jordan Jenkins, and I love horseback riding. And his teacher is in my horse, Fire. He loves to trot and run.
All right. And do you enjoy it here?
Yes.
So that's just a small piece of what you can witness here at the VEXO-covered Family Arena or on the trails. Who is ready for a musical break?
Me.
So get your drinks ready. And while you're enjoying some tunes by Samantha Russell, take a selfie. Show us how you're celebrating tonight. even though you can't be here with us, we really want to be in your living room. So share. What are you up to?
And listen, we see the comments that are coming across, and we love that type of stuff. So please keep sending them to us. Trent, we see your comments. Love you, buddy. We miss you. So over to.
Thank you, Samantha Russell. Kerosene by Miranda Lambert.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm waiting on the sun to set, 'cause yesterday ain't over yet. I started smoking cigarettes, there's nothing else to do, I guess. Dusty roads ain't made for walking, spinning tires ain't made for stopping. Oh well, I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. I gave it everything I had, and everything I got was bad. Life ain't hard, but it's too long, living like some country song. Drink the truth and for a lie, cheating really ain't a crime. Oh well, I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. Soaking in kerosene. Light 'em up and watch them burn, teach 'em what they need to learn. Ha! Dirty hands ain't made for shaking, any rule that ain't worth breaking. Oh well, I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. You can hate someone who's dead. He's out there holding on to someone, I'm holding up my smoking gun. I found somewhere to lay my blame, they should change us her last name. Well, I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. Well, I'm giving up on love, hey, love's giving up on me. Yeah.
And we're back. So thank you very much, Samantha. For those of you that were here last year, Samantha was our live band last year, and Samantha Russell Band. You can view most of their videos on YouTube, and please support them as well. They're local, and I think they're in West Palm. Yeah, yes. West Palm Beach, right? Okay. So listen, in a few minutes, we're going to do this thing we call bid for a cause. Now, normally, the bid for a cause is a little bit, we really feed off the energy in the arena for those of you that have been here, you know, depending upon the year or the quantity of people, between 250 up to 400 sometimes. And this is one of the main fundraisers that we have because it brings a lot of money in a short period of time. Usually I've got a couple counterparts that you're going to meet in a couple minutes that do this with me. Last year we had an amazing bid for a cause. We had 3 donors that came through with one of the packages that Molly's going to describe to you in just a couple of minutes. But remember, when the bidding begins, please make sure you go to the website. You're going to see around here at the banner down at the bottom. And you can continue to call at 954-974-2007 or through our website. So again, obviously we know that these donations make an enormous amount of effect for this mission and for what we do. So just like Molly said before, 80 cents of every dollar you donate goes directly to the program. We could not do it without you, and we look forward to seeing those donations. Keep on sending us messages. Aunt Jackie, I see you. How you doing? Mom, Dad? Oh, don't text. just leave it where it is. Molly?
Thanks, Keith. So one of our next riders is someone we're very particularly proud of. I'd like to introduce Adam Plummer. Adam is one of 7 of our independent riders. This year, I should say last year, Adam qualified to attend the State Special Olympic Games in Ocala. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we had to stay home this go around, but he is ready to take some names, hopefully at next year's competition. Our participants are placed in lessons based on their age and ability level. And Adam is placed with participants such as himself working on riding independently. So as I said, this is one of our proudest moments when participants can transition into these classes. And now let's check out Adam in his lesson. And now over to Adam and his mom, so you can hear a little bit from their perspective.
Hi, I'm Camille Plummer, and this is Adam Plummer. I was introduced to equine at a jewelry party, actually, and that was over 9 years ago. My oldest son, Jerem, we started the program with him. He had autism. I felt comfortable, and I felt I was where I should be. And it was the first time since Jerem was born that I did not have to make an excuse for what he could not say or what he couldn't explain. That's the first time I ever felt like I was understood. And not only that I was understood, Jerem was understood. So that was 8 years ago. So when Adam was in 3rd grade, he was diagnosed with ADD. And though it's not autism, it has, we've had our struggles. He struggles with being focused. And, you know, he's smart talking to you, but when it comes to schoolwork and thinking about what he needs to do, sometimes he doesn't finish. And what I love with this program is that he can be confident with completing a task. And while he's doing that task, which is awesome, riding a horse, he's given different activities to do. Do this, Adam. Do that, Adam. Sit up straight, Adam. And then he has to stay focused and do all these things, and it has been phenomenal. I cannot praise this program enough, but it has helped my entire family because, you know, when 1 or 2 member of the family isn't doing so well, we're all affected. So equine is a very big part of our family and a lot of our success. I can cheer also because equine has been there for us. And I know I can do the same for Adam. It's been a struggle, but this therapeutic program that he has does assist him in staying focused, in staying on task, and building his confidence. Because when you think good about yourself, it all falls into place. And equine certainly does that for Adam and for our family. He does think better of himself, and that's where it starts. And so, Adam, how has equine helped you?
And like you said, it helped me focus really well, and it is really fun riding the horse. It's how it feels riding the horse is like you're losing your normal legs and then you're gaining 4 more. It's like you're in control, and you do have those struggles once in a while, and it's like, okay, you get over it, you regain your confidence, and then you go back riding. And it's really nice because you have the nice instructors there to help you. Really and truly, find that one thing that you know and love and work towards it. I know I love riding horses, and that has helped me a lot.
Wow, thank you, Adam. Thank you, Camille. And now for our most famous section of our Horseshoe Hoedown, and that is our skeleton rider. This year, we wanted to feature the longevity of our program and the fact that people come back year after year to receive services. Our skeleton rider this year is Anthony McClellan, and this June, he celebrated his 30th year with Equine-Assisted Therapies in South Florida. He is one of the reasons why our program is so important, because this is truly an opportunity for people to have a home away from home, as both Keith and I were expressing earlier. Anthony is a tremendous rider, also one of our 7 independent riders who can walk, trot, and canter independently. And on the backs of horses, horses are our greatest equalizer. On their backs or working alongside them, we are all the same. And they work with us without judgment, which I think is truly the most special element when we work with horses. Anthony and Beauty are dressed as a skeleton so that you can clearly see the 3-dimensional motion and the benefit that the movement, the 3-dimensional movement provides the human body. And we have to give a special shout out and thanks to Lee Barnes, who was our artist for Beauty this year. And now on to our skeleton rider.
The movement of a horse is 3-dimensional in nature. This is integral because it's this movement that mimics the way a typical person walks and moves. During a lesson, Anthony's pelvis, as well as other riders, will move this way up to 2,000 times, providing a full body workout. Can you see how Anthony's hips move up and down as he walks and trots past us? For individuals with cognitive special needs, it's this movement that also breaks down sensory defensiveness.
And now let's hear from Anthony and his mom, Sandra.
Good morning. My name is Sandra McClellan, and this is my son, Anthony McClellan.
Anthony McClellan.
And we're here to share a little history that we have with equine-assisted therapy. I had twins in 1986 that had multiple disabilities. And in 1990, our therapist told us about this program. It was at that time called Horses in the Handicap. And we tried to get Anthony in, and he was accepted. And at that time, we were told that Anthony would never be able, well, first of all, that he would never live. And he did. And after that, it would be that he would never walk or talk, which, as you see, he's beside me, and he is walking and talking.
This has been a wonderful experience. I started riding at the age of 4, and I'm 30 now, so I've been running for 30 years, and it's been wonderful. And I've been getting good exercise with my coordination, my balance, and to be able to work along with the horse. And it's been a gift that I could do what I love here at Equine-Assisted Therapies. Yeah. I've been when I started at the age of 4, I started out with 2 sidewalkers and a leader. Now I ride independently at a walk, trot, and canter.
Here, Anthony has just been so accepted, and he just loves everyone. The program is just wonderful. Not only is the riding part, but the sharing with other families. They give you such support, and you don't feel like you're alone.
I would have to say that it's really benefit me in a lot of ways. and I'm glad that I'm here, and it's my second home, and I love it very much.
So just a beautiful program, and the people that give up their time and that work this program are amazing. They are just the most amazing people that anyone would ever know. Loving, caring. They enhance the lives of the children. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Anthony. So these videos and these segments that you just saw are just glimmers of the magic that is provided every day here at the barn. And if you'd like to come out and see it in person, we welcome you. Please give me a call, and I am happy to give you a personal tour. My number is 954-974-2007. You can give us a call at any time. We'd be happy to show you what the lessons are like in person. Due to COVID-19, everybody who visits does need an appointment, but please do not hesitate to give us a call at 954-974-2007. And also you can call that number to donate to support the participants that you've just seen, because as Keith said, it's this event that helps fund these amazing transformations that people have experienced. Keith, speaking of, are you ready to hit the bid for a cause?
I think that I am. So before we do that, I just want to say thanks, Molly. Also, Anthony's mom, Sandy, is actually one of the volunteers helping us out tonight, so I wanted to say hi to her. Molly's mom, Mara, is also working the phones for us tonight, so thank you so much to Mara. Mom, I did see the comment. I think that Molly and I do look good on camera together. Thank you for that. Nice. Okay. All right. So anyways, I hope that some of these videos kind of inspire you a little bit. And one other thing about Anthony, Anthony's a great photographer. He does a lot of photography on site for us here, and he's a really gifted young man, and he's a pleasure to be around as well. So anyways, before we get into me introducing a couple more people, Molly, I think that you should probably tell us a little bit about our largest and oldest herd.
I want to talk about all of our herd members because we can't choose favorites here, Keith.
I can.
If you can see out behind us, we do have horses being exercised behind us. It is a little bit rainy, so it might be hard to see, but our thoroughbred goose has been exercised by one of our instructors, Missy. Oreo, it has been exercised, and I believe Beauty is out here now. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Oreo. So,
I know the horse, Molly. Okay, that's Oreo.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Keith. So I want to talk about our herd sponsorship, which is the first level of our bid for a cause tonight, but I wanted to give you a little bit of background. Working with our 11-member horse herd, our barn manager, Jesse Alvarez, can certainly agree with me that working with horses is like having a bunch of 6-year-olds in one place. So the herd sponsorship really does help us take care of these wonderful beasts, because without them, we simply don't have an organization and we can't execute our mission. We have 11 of them. A herd sponsorship for the year costs $7,500, and that essentially covers their feed, their vet costs, and things like dental work.
But not their emergency vet costs.
Correct, not their emergency vet costs. So you can imagine working with a bunch of 6-year-olds, the emergency line of our vet's office sometimes is quite busy.
Speed down.
And with the weather the way it is, it does actually make our horses a little bit nervous. So our vet is wonderful. Hi, Dr. Casa, if you're tuning in. We really do appreciate you and all the work that you do for our herd members. So a herd sponsorship, again, is $7,500, and that helps us provide essential and much needed care to all of our horses in the barn. If you are interested in sponsoring a herd member, call us at 954-974-2007 or visit our website at www.equine-assf.org. What do you think, Keith?
I think I hear some phone rings. The phones are ringing.
All right, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
That is. Thank you so much for that, what you do. So we're going to go into the bid for a cause. Like I said, it's a little different this year, but you know what? It's okay. We're going to, do a good job with it. And last year we did want to say thank you very much. We had 3 $7,500 bids, which came in rapid succession right at the beginning. Now I'm going to introduce 2 additional people to help me go through the bid for a cause. The first individual I'm going to introduce you to is Chris Duvel. Chris was a former chairman of the board here at Equine back in the 50s or 60s. No, I'm just kidding, Chris. You know I love you. But Chris and his wife have done an enormous amount for this organization, as have Ann Begso and her husband Peter. We miss you guys as well.
We miss everybody, right? And I can't even stand 6 feet from her. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce Chris, and then I'm also going to introduce Carlene Scarlett, who is one of our committee members as well. Chris, let me pass it over to you.
Hi everyone, it's great to be here as a longtime board member. This is one of my favorite parts of this this auction, or this night for a cause. So I'm excited about this, and I think we can do good things. You two have been tremendous tonight. The testimonials, watching the riders, listening to their families, and watching the 2 of you, you've done a great job. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks. Thanks for having me. Carlene?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Molly. Hi, Keith. Hi, Chris. I'm so excited to be here. Equine-Assisted Therapies is actually one of my favorite organizations. Absolutely love Molly and David. I met them last year, actually. And I also was one of the volunteers at the last hoedown. So in 2019, I was the young lady that went around with the selfie stick and took pictures of everybody. So I'm so excited to be here virtually. I'm glad we're all meeting in a different shape and form this year. But let's go ahead and kick it off. So I'm going to pass it back over to Keith.
$3. It is a true program that changes people's lives, and I really do mean that. It does, and we get emotional about it because you may see a child that has never ridden a horse, and the joy that comes across their face when the first time they get to ride one, and they feel confident and they feel independent. And sometimes that's hard to come by for some of our participants. So listen, separate from everything that we're going to go through, I also just want to talk to you a little bit about the monthly contributions, okay? So luckily my corporation matches dollar for dollar up to $3,000 in a year of anything that I donate. If you're lucky enough to work for a corporation as cool as Home Depot, shout out, then you may be that lucky. But it's an organization that if you're like, well, I don't want to give $7,500 tonight, I don't have that, I don't have the room on the credit card, you can say, hey, you know what, give us $25 a monthly gift, and then you would be really surprised at how much that really helps the organization out. So just understand there's a lot of different avenues that you can work, and there's a lot of different things you can do to help this organization, and I do want to say thank you in advance. So having said that, we're going to start the bid for a cause, and we will start at 75,000 pesos, or $7,500. And I know that somebody's going to give. I do. I know that when you guys are here, we have the energy in the room, and I mean, I can start to dance, but I probably don't want to do that.
You okay? We're good? Okay. Boy, they see the camera has 15 pounds. Let me tell you, I don't know where that's more than that. All right, so $7,500 is the big one. The ask is out there, and if you feel your heartstrings getting tugged on just a little bit, do it. All right, so having said that, I'm going to pass it over to Chris in Colorado.
Thanks, Keith. Good to be back. I'm going to go to the next level, which is a $5,000 level. And if you want to know why $5,000, well, $5,000 provides annual scholarships for 3 riders. That's 30 weeks of service for 3 individual riders. It also covers all of our quarterly visits from the saddle fitter and any necessary tack and things like that we might have to buy through the year. In addition, well, now I'll get back to that level later. Carlene, it's up to you now. Again, my level was 5,000. Carlene, take us to the next level.
Thanks, Chris. So the next level that we have is actually $2,500, and this actually covers annual dental visits for 11 of our herd members. So a lot of the horses actually have to get their teeth worked on, and fun fact, this is called a float. And it also helps provide 4 of our participants 10-week sessions of services in the programs that we offer. So that's at the $2,500 level, and I'm going to pass it back over to Keith to talk about the next level.
Thank you, Carlene. So after the $2,500 level, we're going to go to $1,500. $1,500 helps with our farrier, James, who painted the horse that Anthony was actually riding, correct? Oh, no?
He comes every 5 weeks, actually.
Okay. Well, he likes to paint on weekends. He just doesn't tell anybody that. And it also helps 2 participants with a 10-week session of service in the program. I told you guys I was going to mess some of these things up, but it is what it is, people. You love me or you hate me. All right, Chris, pass it back over to you.
We love you, Keith. What's not to love? So I want to echo something that Keith has talked about in the beginning. You know, you're watching this tonight probably because you love the program like we do. And I just want to remind you that, yes, there's a silent auction and we hope you'll bid on that, and that's going to be open for a while. But you're watching it because you love it, and probably you know you're tuning into this because you're going to give tonight. And I say that because I'm just reminding you, now's the time. Pick up the phone, log in. You know, there's 2 or 3 different ways to do it. They're flashing on the screen. Please make your donation now. This is your chance to do it, to really make a difference in this tremendous organization. Okay, the next level I'm talking about is $1,000. And at $1,000, that provides 2 10-week sessions for one of our participants in the program. It also helps to service it's called a Sure Hands mechanical lift. And if you've been to the arena, you've seen the lift, and it's pretty important because not all of our riders can get onto that horse without the benefit of a lift. And that's right there, and it needs to be serviced, and your donation of $1,000 will help make sure that happens. Next up, Carlene, I'll pass it to you.
Thanks, Chris. So again, guys, I know we're moving through a little fast, but you can call in and donate and bid on any one of these items with the website or phone number on your screen. So next, we do have the $500 level, and this is actually, it purchases a month's worth of grain for 11 of our herd members. So they do have to eat, guys. And it also helps provide 1 session or 10 weeks of service of therapeutic riding through our programs. And it also helps provide 1 month of specialized supplements for 11 of our herd members. So allergy medication, injectables for arthritis, any specific medications for our herd members at the $500 level. And I'm going to pass it back over to Chris for the next item.
Okay, thanks, Carlene. The next level is $250. And that will purchase a month's supply of our pine shavings that are needed in the stalls for each horse. We typically order about 15 yards of shavings per month. But during the rainy season, we have to order twice, as you can imagine. So, and one more thing it will purchase is something new that we haven't had to deal with in the past, and that's a variety of our PPE supplies to disinfect and clean the leather and the saddles, and hand sanitizer and shop towels. Many of you, I'm sure, are buying those on your own on a weekly basis, whether at the grocery store or wherever. So yes, we have to do that too. And as Molly said, we're living in a different world right now, and we're doing everything we can to keep the place safe for our riders and our volunteers. And I think we're doing a good, really great job of that. I'm so proud of the team. But that takes money, and that's part of the $250 level. So thank you for your consideration. Carlene, I'll pass it back to you.
Thanks, Chris. So last but not least, for our scholarship, for our sponsorship, we have the $100 level. This actually helps Santa bring toys to our members of our program and our participants. So it helps not only with the toys, but the tools as well. for the riders, and it actually helps cover our monthly visits to Costco's. Absolutely love Costco's, so our volunteers need to stay hydrated out there, so it helps provide water for them in our programs. So I'm going to pass it back over to Keith to wrap this section of our auction up.
So great. Thank you guys so much to Chris and Carlene. Thank you guys for joining us. I will give you a big old wave goodbye, and we hope that those donations we all talked about come through for the team, okay? So thanks, guys.
Keith.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Keith and Molly. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Carlene. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, guys. All right. So we had talked about it before, the monthly giving that we have. So again, you know, if you can afford to give $25 a month and you do it on a regular basis, you know, we can take that out of your credit card or your checking account on a monthly basis. We just have you fill out a form, and then we ding your card for that amount of what you feel comfortable to give. But just understand that even your donation of $25 a month, where you may not really think that that's a whole lot of money, that's $300. $300 makes a big difference to the organization, and makes a big difference to a rider in this organization. I want to talk a little bit about some of the toys. You know, like, oh, $100, maybe I can do that. So some of the toys that we use here. So when the participants are on the back of the horses, they have to learn to stretch. They have to learn to go up with their arms and work on their core muscles. I mean, clearly I have a six pack, I can't show you. But you know, it's like your core muscles. What that's not funny, guys. That's really, okay. But it's like you take a basketball and you have to stretch out off the horse's back and actually put it into a basketball bucket, okay, or a hoop, right? Hoop, right? So those are the types of things that I think that you need to understand make a big difference in a short period of time, but every dollar counts, all right? So let me get real with you guys, okay? We're gonna go through the silent auction in a little bit. I got you, Dave. But I just want to talk about the current situation, okay? So I know that this is a really tough time. I know that 2020 has taken its toll, whether it's anxiety, whether it's depression, whether it's alcohol, whether it's anything. But this program has kept in motion through the entire time. Molly works feverishly behind the scenes with the staff, and they knock it out of the park. They really do. Anytime that I come out to this facility, it's invigorating to me. I can have the worst day or the worst week, and I come and I sit on this patio right here, and I can watch the sunset in the distance, or I watch the horses in the pastures. That is not something that, if you've never seen it, call Molly and set up a tour. It really, really is worth it. Everybody that comes on the property, you know, does get your temperature checked. There is protocol. I thought it was funny the other day. I walked in and the girl was like, "Sir, sir," and she didn't know who I was. And then Ted was like, "No, it's okay. He's okay." So, but no, I still took my temperature check. You saw that, right? Okay. So look, I know that there are a ton of organizations that are worthy of your dollars and donations. Okay. But I don't know how to express to you how important it is for our participants and our riders, okay? I need you to understand, when David would only set his alarm on Saturday mornings to get up the one day of the week because he knew he was coming here to see his friends. He knew he was coming here to build confidence. He really did. So, having said that, hopefully I pulled on your heartstrings a little bit. If I didn't, then I should have worked a little bit harder. I'm sorry, I just lost my track. Okay, so we're going to start talking about some of the silent auction items that are available. They have been available since last Wednesday, and they're going to be available
Friday the 13th.
So Friday, wow, really?
November 13th. So
Okay.
you've got time to get your bids in on all these fabulous packages.
You have to go onto qtego.net, Q link under Equine ATSFL.
So what you're seeing on your screen right now is the QR code to Qtego. Just open up your camera and scan that QR code and you'll be taken directly to Qtego. It is very, very easy. You just need to register as a bidder. After you register with some basic information and a preferred credit card that you'd like to use, Qtega will send you a text message. That's your passcode to get in to see the items. You can also sign up to know when you're outbid. And so I actually, before the event started, got a text message that I got outbid on something. So look out, whoever you are. I'm looking for you.
She's got it for you. And unfortunately for you, she knows your identity as well.
No, I don't.
Just kidding. So listen, we're going to go ahead and pass it off and to our good friend Samantha. So this is Samantha, and this time she's singing Somebody Like You for the second set. Samantha.
And love is more precious than gold. Can't be bought, never could be sold. And I got love enough to spare, and that makes me a millionaire. I got a man with eyes that shine and down deep like a diamond mine. He's my treasure so very rare. He makes me a millionaire. When we ride around in this old town in a beat-up car with the windows down, people look at him and they look at me and say that girl, she's living in luxury, sweet luxury, 'cause love is more precious than gold. Can't be bought, never could be sold. And I got love enough to spare, and that makes me a millionaire, sweet millionaire. Kisses fall from everywhere like a riches on a millionaire. When my pockets are empty, my cupboard is bare, I still feel like a millionaire, sweet millionaire, 'cause love is more precious than gold. Can't be bought, never could be sold. I got love enough to share, and that makes me a millionaire, sweet millionaire.
Thank you, Samantha. I love that song. That's one of my favorites by Keith Urban. Now I'd like to introduce you to another presenter of ours, Connor Martin. He is a member of our Community Engagement Committee to talk about some very exclusive items that are available on our silent auction and will remain unique for as long as they are on your walls or wherever you choose to put them. So Connor, take it away.
Thanks, Molly. Hi, everyone. My name is Connor Martin. As Molly just told you, and I have been a part of the EATSIF Community Engagement Board for just under a year. So as you can see in front of us here, some of our horses have been getting ready for this event by delving into their artistic nature. Max, our draft horse, Jose, our Argentinian blue roan pony, and Star, our quarter horse, all engaged with our staff to create these beautiful paintings I have in front of me. Each one was created using the combination of the horse's muzzle, treats, of course, and non-toxic paints. And as we display them to you and try to get you guys to bid on these, we've come up with the loving name of Monets to describe them. So as you can see below, there should be a Q-Tago link as well as a QR code. If you are interested in bidding on these items, please go to that link now or anytime in the future up until November 13th, which is a Friday, to bid on these items. Each one starts at just $35, and as you can see when we come back from a short video showing you some of the action shots of the horses actually creating these pieces, I will explain a little bit more about each one of the paintings. So now, let's go over to that video. All right, everyone. So let's go through these 5 wonderful pieces I have here today. Remember, each and every single one of them is a one-of-a-kind with no additional prints. So here in the back right, we have Max's Blue Period. It was created by Max, our draft horse, using his snout. And as you can see, it's exemplified by the wide brushstrokes that his snout utilized or created. This painting was created using 2 colors, light blue and a black. On the back left here, we have Max's other contribution to this set, which is called Max's Red Flare. This one was created using a mixture of red, yellow, and black paints. In the center, we have Star's signature shoe. This is a unique piece as it has a shoe print from Star himself, something that the rest of the pieces do not have. Finally, in front, we have Jose's 2 pieces. First, Jose's Yellow Daffodils. And then here we have Jose's Touch of Peach, which is exemplified by the little bit of light orange that is used to give it the peach forwardness. So with that, we have all 5 of these paintings. Remember, they are available on that Q-Tago link for only $35 as a starting bid. And I hope you guys will engage with them, as each dollar goes towards a wonderful organization that helps those in need to build confidence and the skills they need to succeed, as Keith has gone through so heavily, as well as Molly. With that, I welcome you to please start the bidding, and I hope that you guys have fun with it. These are wonderful pieces to have in your collection and in your home. Thank you. Now back to Molly.
Thank you so much, Connor. Those are all so very unique, and I just got
Seriously.
They are.
But no, seriously. Who has a horse paint? I mean, I was watching that video. That was so creative. Like, I can't even tell you that. I'm like, who the hell does that? That's fantastic. All right, sorry, go Mom.
So Keith and I do have some very exciting news. We just heard that we do have a herd sponsorship. Thank you so much to Leo Imkani for the amazing sponsorship of Ginny, our beautiful mare in the barn. Thank you, thank you. For those of you that are still eager to bid during Bid for a Cause, our phone lines are still open, 954-974-2007. And I would be remiss if I didn't say hello to Almendra, who has been trying to say hi on the Facebook chat. Hi, Almendra. Hi to all of our participants and our volunteers who are tuning in. Thank you. A special thank you to our volunteers who have made this night and so many afternoons at the barn and days at the barn, so keeping us ready. And they're even keeping us ready for Tropical Depression ETA as well. So thank you all to our volunteers and to our participants who have tuned in this evening and continue to help execute our mission every single day.
We do have this to give big shout outs to a couple of our main sponsors.
Yes, we do.
So you want to tell us about the Vegsos?
Yes. Our first sponsor is the Vegso Family Foundation. Our second sponsor is Calvin Giordano and Associates. Our third sponsor is Keith McCullough. Our fourth sponsor is PIP or PIP Printing. Our second sponsor is Monty Package Company. And our next sponsor or last sponsor is the Law Office of Jason Gordon. Thank you all very much for supporting the organization.
And we also want to say thank you to the Owl Casino. We've been trying to onboard them for a number of years, and this year David was successful in getting them to support the organization. So thank you to everybody from all those organizations. You make a huge impact, and I know that there's a lot of board members that are involved in that and previous board members. And guys, we really do appreciate your consistent and your consistency in your giving. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much for making this this evening possible. Thank you for tuning in for this last hour. And Keith, I believe we have a final set from Samantha Russell. Is that correct?
We do. Samantha Russell is going to be bringing in her third and final set, and this is Millionaire by Chris Stapleton.
There's a new wind blowing like I've never known. I'm breathing deeper than I've ever done, and it sure feels good to finally feel the way I do. I wanna love somebody like you. I'm letting go of all my lonely yesterdays. I've forgiven myself for the mistakes I made. Now there's just one thing, the only thing I wanna do. Oh yeah, I wanna love somebody like you. Yeah, I wanna see the sunshine shining down on me and you. When you put your arms around me, you let me know there's nothing in this world I can't do. I used to run in circles, going nowhere fast. Take one step forward and look 2 steps back. Couldn't walk a straight line, even if I wanted to. Oh yeah, I wanna love somebody like you. Here we go, there you go. Yeah, I wanna see the sunshine shining down on me and you. When you put your arms around me, you let me know there's nothing in this world I can't do. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand, but teaching me to be a better woman. Don't wanna take this life for granted like I used to do. Oh yeah, I wanna love somebody like you. I'm ready to love somebody like you. I wanna love somebody like you. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I wanna love you, baby.
And we're back.
We are.
If you guys would see the stuff behind the scenes here, you wouldn't be laughing as much as we're laughing. So, hey, a really true heartfelt thank you, okay? We can't do this stuff without you, this organization, and those that it supports. Thank you. And I want to say thank you to Molly for a great job setting this whole thing up. Now that I have an allergic reaction to the hay that I've been sitting by for an hour and 10 minutes. That's great. Thanks. Don't worry about it, Mom. I've got a pill.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I have to thank our tremendous board of directors led by Keith. A lot of our members are behind the scenes tonight. The staff of Equine-Assisted Therapies who have been learning new things every day to make this possible and bring this to everyone virtually. And to our committee members, our Community Engagement Committee, our Infrastructure Committee, our Governance Committee, our Finance Committee. All of you are on, I'm sure. Thank you all very much. And we hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Keith, you want to sign us out?
I just want to say stay dry. Stay away from the Rona, the coronavirus, that is. And thank you again. We really do appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed your hour and 10 minutes with us on our first virtual platform.
Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Good night.
Good night.
It's like the scene in the commercial.